President Donald Trump was teasing the possibility of running for a third term as president.
It's something that hasn't been done since Franklin Roosevelt because of a constitutional amendment. 10 on your side's Nick Broadway asked a local expert if this is possible.
The 22nd Amendment says no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. President Donald Trump told reporters over the weekend he's, quote, not joking about seeking a third term, saying there are methods to getting him to the Oval Office a third time. It's a long shot, but ODU political science professor Jesse Richmond says it's not impossible.
There are three possibilities, I think. One is that he's thinking about a constitutional amendment.
The president would need support from 2/3 of both the Senate and House, along with 3/4 of the U.S. states, to abolish the 22nd Amendment. It's theoretically possible, but not practical. Another method would be to run as vice president.
Potentially, a president could run as vice president and hope that the new president would be willing to step aside to allow the VP to resume significant power in the office.
There would likely be a national debate over the interpretation of the text. If elected, could also mean serve. Adding to this, the 12th Amendment says no person constitutionally ineligible to be president can be vice president. Another way in would be to simply run for president anyway and test the enforcement of our Constitution.
I think it's unlikely with the current composition of the court that there would be sufficient votes to allow a third election by the president.
Richmond says teasing a third term could just be a political strategy to avoid lame duck status during his final term as president. Republican Senate Majority Leader John Thune said earlier this week he thinks the president is messing with his opponents by saying he's not joking about a third term. Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.
A third presidential term is the topic of today's Wavy.com poll question. We asked, do you think a president should be able to seek a third term? So far, most of you say no. Head to Wavy.com/connect to give your opinion.